years old. His story is we were visiting friends who lived up on a farm up in the mountains near Tarna, and they showed me a little kitten that they had. The cat had just had kittens, a barn cat, so it was an outdoor cat. It had 2 kittens born in a barn, and Leo was one of them, and unfortunately he'd got a fungal infection in his eyes, so he was about 6 weeks old and unfortunately completely blind. Come here, Leo. He's more interested in your bag. Leo, come on. Come on. Now, they asked me if I'd take him to look after him, because although a blind cat is no problem whatsoever here in the house, in a farm it's quite a different matter, because obviously they've got livestock and horses and all sorts of things wandering around. So he came with me when he was about 2 months old. He had surgery to remove one of his eyes, which was very badly affected, and the other eye has had treatment when he was younger, but basically he's blind, but he manages fine. He's lived with me now for 10 years. He completely knows his way around the house. He has no problem with that, unless of course I move furniture around and put it somewhere where it wasn't the day before. Then he will run into it. But he runs around the house, he plays. As you can see, I've got other cats. He plays with them. Despite the fact that he's only small, he thinks he's big and likes to be quite dominant with the other cats. He does go out occasionally, not by my intention. I try and keep him as safe as possible indoors, but occasionally one of the dogs will open the door and he'll go out. And he will immediately leave the garden and go out and investigate the world, but he's always come back. The only problem with a blind cat, when they're outdoors, is that because they can walk up to, say, a rock or a pavement or a window, they can go up on their back legs, reach up to the window and jump up onto the windowsill. But coming back down, when they try and put their paws down to the ground, they don't reach as far down, so they tend to not go down things. So when he's out, he will tend to go uphill, up buildings, up windowsills, up everything, but not come back down. And I have had to rescue him off a couple of windowsills in the past. He's completely independent, normally very vocal. Usually he'd be telling me all about his day so far here, but right now he's more interested in the dreamies. But having a blind cat is not a problem at all. He's completely happy with everything. This is Mao, who's decided the dreamies are all his, so I'm going to throw some on the floor to get rid of him. Having a blind cat in the house isn't a problem at all. If you can move your camera around, you'll see that he's down there now on the floor, actually just finding the dreamies along with all the other cats. He's actually sitting next to another cat now at the moment, the white and black one, who is Boeing, who was actually born with one malformed eye, so he only has sight in one eye, although he can obviously manage outdoors and doesn't have the same dangers as the others. He's also slightly partially sighted, but he manages absolutely fine as well. Here, coming back, come on. I trained him from a very young age to respond to his name, which he does. I can call him from anywhere in the house and he'll immediately come. Come on. Apart from the fact that there's dreamies. Dreamies are not a good thing with him. They're too big. He wants them rather than coming to me. He's settled down now on the floor. But honestly, don't stop adopting a blind cat or a partially sighted cat. There is no problem at all. They use their other senses far more anyway. They use their sense of smell, their sense of hearing, and particularly their whiskers, far more than they do their eyes anyway. So he will sit on the windowsill and you'll see him listening outside to the birds or whatever is out there. He'll be twiddling his whiskers. He's caught small things, not birds or anything. He's caught bugs and things that will come in because he can feel them with his whiskers, and they're very much their predominant sense. So blind cats, no problem at all.